Today I am going to be editing a video and taking you along, show you my process, my tips, just everything I do so that you can see how I edit my YouTube videos. So to start off for editing, I take all my footage and I gotta put it on my computer. So I just put my footage from my camera, which I'm now filming on, into my computer. Here it is right here. So first up, I'm gonna open iMovie. Alright, in iMovie I'm going to create a new movie, and then I'm going to go to this little arrow button up here. This is where you import your footage. So I'll click it, I'll find my video. Here it is, and import it. Also, I just want to point out this little video that I am going to be editing. I filmed this just for the purpose of using it in this video. So I just filmed something random to give me something to demonstrate some editing process. So I'm going to take the video, drag it down here. This is where all the editing is going to happen on this lower half of your screen. I like to make this bar, it kind of changes like how much you can see, I guess. So I make it kind of big so I can see all the different things. Once in iMovie, I will start off with a rough cut. So this is just me going through literally the whole video, cutting out the weird awkward pauses, the scenes where I like resaid something. So let's say I was talking, I didn't like how it sounded, so I'm gonna re-say it, and when I'm filming, now as an editor, I'm gonna go back and cut out that part that I didn't like. So I just have the final draft of that sentence. As you can see, there's a large gap of quiet space, and this is the audio level down here, so you can see pretty easily like where you might want to cut it and delete the section where it's just empty, like no volume. So let's see what we got. Hey, and welcome back to my channel. So right off the bat there was an silence. I said hey, silence, and then I started off again. So I can decide here if I want to keep that hey, the first hey, or if I just want to keep going to hey, and welcome back to my channel. I think I'm going to get rid of the first one, so I'm going to double click or like right click here, and I get this little thing, and I can choose to split the clip. I do that. Now the one section will be highlighted, so the whatever is highlighted is like what you're adjusting. So I'm just gonna press delete. So now we have hey, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to be showing you all the different hoodies that I own. So once again, I finished talking, so I'm going to right click, split clip, and get rid of that. Keep going, and then I'm just going to go through the whole video doing a rough cut, getting rid of the sections that I do not want, and then we'll keep going from there. One thing I want to mention or show is that if you are split a clip, let's say, and then if you go right on the edge, you'll get these two like arrows, like one pointing in opposite directions. So you can either drag that in to like shorten the clip, like you're basically cutting it, or you can drag it out to make it longer and to keep it going. So if you didn't like how you cut it, you could just change it up a little bit. You can do like a tiny little bit or like a lot, whatever. We'll go through the whole video doing that, cutting out just anything that I don't like or don't think that I want to have in my video. Also cost. I cut out cost majority of the time unless it like serves a purpose. Because I will say sometimes pauses can be interesting. So if I do think it's gonna be like an interesting pause, I'll keep it. Otherwise, I delete it. After going through my rough cut, I will go into transitions usually. I kind of just like throw them in, or sometimes I do this while I'm doing the rough cut. So if there's like an obvious like end of a section, then I'll throw in a transition. I always do the left slide transitions. I just like the way it looks, and I'll make it very short, so it's just like a quick sweep, and then we're on to the next clip. You can do all kinds of different transitions. iMovie has a fair amount of options. Also, one thing I forgot to mention before is that I will also often zoom in on pictures or like clips of video. So let's say I want to emphasize something. Right at the beginning I said hey and welcome back to my channel today, and I kept talking. So I'm going to take that clip, the welcome back to my channel, I'm going to split the clip, so just that one part, and welcome back to my channel. That one clip is highlighted. Now I'm going to go up to this top right section above the clip, and I'm going to go to this cropping thing. So I can do is Ken Burns, which is basically it's going to zoom in or zoom out, but I like to do the crop to film most of the time, so I can make it as zoomed in as I want. I could do this right on my face, go out, and welcome back to my channel. It zooms right into my face. I don't want it that much. I'm just gonna do like a gentle little thing, so I'm gonna make it probably just very small, and always I like to center it most of the time, but you don't have to. Hey, and welcome back to my channel today. So what I did there was pretty subtle. You almost wouldn't notice it, but it's there, and it just kind of adds a little emphasis onto that one section. So I can do this if it's something dramatic happens or something funny happens or whatever, or you can do a zoom in, zoom out. So that is where you go for that. There's a couple of points here where you could just leave it, or you could crop to fill. I like cropping, so I'll probably do that again here. So we're gonna go, this is a medium, and make that cropped. Let's see how that looks. It's really just about experimentation, so you can crop a lot, crop a little, just figure it out. But this is how you crop.
This is a medium, but it's like quite large. Like, I don't know how you can see. It's pretty big. It's very oversized, but I love it. It's so comfortable. This is another idea.
We're going to add a transition down here and just go through the rest of the video adding some transitions and zoom in, zoom outs. We've done our rough cut, we've done our transitions, and now I'm going to go through the video again and do some more cuts to really set it out, like clean it out, get it kind of more crisp and less rough draft. We're trying to get it closer to the final product. So I'll go through, and if I realize that I talk too much here, cut out this section. If there's too many similar things, cut it out. Stuff like that, just get rid of it. The next thing in my editing process is to start adding things, such as audio. I often like to add some cool sound effects or music. I use a browser called Thematic where you can download music for free. You just have to put the link of the song in the description of your video once you upload it. Other than that, you can download like almost everything on it for free, which is awesome because I didn't want to spend money on music. So I'll just like pick a song where I want it, like over B-roll or something, and I will put music in. Or you can add like a bottle cork song when somebody pops up on the video like this. Or you can add like crickets if there's like an awkward silence, you know? Or like a booing crowd. I think there might be like astronaut or like space sounds even. I don't know. There are a lot of options. So I'm gonna go up to audio, and iMovie has a lot of sound effects. But adding those sound effects and adding the music really adds more character to your video. It makes it more interesting for the viewer to watch it. My music, I have downloaded so many songs from this website called Thematic. I just have like a whole bunch of them that just stay in my computer, and I can go through them and pick whichever one I want to use. What's this one? Oh, you know which one has been really popular recently that I like using, that I've seen so many YouTubers using it, is called Sunroof. If you want this song, you just go over the, you know, song of choice. You hold it, you drag it down, there you go. And it just goes over whatever is showing. That's how you do music. Another thing that I will do regarding audio is I will try my best to make sure that all of my different video clips and my music that I add are about the same level of noise volume. If I film like a couple different days or something, one clip from outside might sound different than one clip from inside where I'm closer to the camera or farther, whatever it is. So I'll do my best to adjust the volume either higher or lower so that the volume throughout the whole video is pretty much the same and pretty even. You bring it down to 0, you have none. 400, super loud, so you can just do whatever you want with that and try to make all the audio in the whole video be about the same volume. The next step is to add some overlays. So like I said earlier, if I have like a picture pop up, that's an overlay. So I might screenshot something off of the internet, or if I have a picture that I want to input, I can do that. Also, sometimes you might add a video clip over another video clip. I'm going to go to the iMovie library, and then I can see all the stuff that I have from my other videos. Let's say I just want like a plain pink picture. I can pick it and drag it down, and now I have a plain pink picture. The audio will go over it. I could add an image like Planet Fitness, put that over it, and then I can go up to this little thing, cutaway, and I'm going to choose picture in picture instead, and then I can choose where I want to have it in my video. So this is really cool, and this is when you could like add a bottle cork. So I'm also going to go to crop and make it fit so it shows the whole picture, and then I have this little Planet Fitness. Let's go back to audio. We will get a bottle cork. We'll add the bottle cork and then play it.
Well, today I'm just...
That's kind of a loud cork, so I can change the volume of that. But it kind of makes it cool. It brings some oomph, some emphasis to whatever you're trying to show and display. One thing that is time consuming occasionally and that I've really gotten into is adding lots of green screen overlays with titles. I use Canva. My dad has the premium version that he pays for like his business, and he lets me use his account on Canva. But you can use it even if it's free, or you can use like PicMonkey or apps on your phone even. Like there's lots of options. But I'll create a green screen, so just a green background, and then I can put whatever I want on it, download it, put it into iMovie, and then I can click the button to do like the green screen overlay, and then I just have whatever is not green that shows up on top of my video. I have a bunch from other videos, so let's say I take this one, says April. I'm going to drag it over my clips. Now I just have this big thing, right? So I'm gonna go up here, first of all, fit. So I have the whole thing, then I go to this like cutaway different picture over picture option, and I'm going to do green/blue screen, And right when that happens, it's amazing. The whole green goes away and all you're left with is what's not green, which is in this case the word in white that says April. So now I have this overlay
And welcome back to my channel
of April. So if I was doing this video, I might have like a thing right over this part where it says welcome back to my channel. So it's very cool. You can get really creative with your overlays and with your text and stuff, and I think it has made my videos a lot more interesting because I have all of this text and like cool unique overlays. Occasionally I will go up to this section over here and I can do an audio effect or a clip filter. So if I did a clip filter, I could make it like black and white, and then an audio effect, I could make it, let's say I did this. Just add some difference, some creativity. Another thing I will do in videos where I have a lot of b-roll or just like empty footage where I'm not talking is I'll come over here to this little button and I can change the speed. So I can make the clip slower, faster. I usually make things faster. I don't really make things slower. Actually, this is not a good example. Hold up. So this longer clip is 3.4 seconds. I'm going to make it fast, and now it's 1.6. So it just speeds up the clip quite a bit, and then you can do it however you want. So if you go over here too, you press the reset button and things will go back to normal. So that's about it for my videos. Once I've done my rough cut, my transitions, my second cuts or third cuts or fourth cuts, my audio, sound effects things, my overlays, once I've done all that, I kind of just like go through at least once, probably a couple times, to double check everything, triple check everything, and make sure that everything is very seamless, because you don't want the video to be like choppy sections. You want it to be connected, because if it's in one video, they should all somehow be connected. You're telling a story throughout your video. That's the goal. So I'm just gonna make sure everything seems smooth. I like the way everything looks. The music's good. Once I've done all that, I'll just keep going through and double checking everything, and then I'm done. I often have my younger sister Claire watch my video before I upload it, just to see if she has anything that stands out to her that she doesn't like or thinks I could change or do better at, and then after that I just upload it to YouTube. So that is how I edit my YouTube videos. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was super informative for you and you're able to learn how to edit or some new things for your editing process. Definitely comment down below what was helpful for you, or if you have any tips or thoughts that I did not mention, please let me know. I'm always up for learning new things and sharing knowledge with people. Thanks for watching. Bye.